Okay guys, so today we are going to be ranking the second phase of our rap battles after the album.
So 2 rules. 1, no albums, no rap battles from the album, and no rap battles we've already ranked before.
Okay, and none that we deleted, but anyway. So, in 14th place is Leatherface versus Jack Torrance. Yeah guys, I can understand that the video quality of this was that good, simply because we recorded the audio in such a way that sounded quiet.
I don't think it's as bad as Bloxy says it is.
Yeah, but like, this video was a production nightmare. But aside from the complete production nightmare, the writing was decent. Good. The soundtrack was good, even though it foreshadowed, the rapping, and like the editing was pretty good.
The only reason why it's this low is because of the audio. I would put it higher, but yeah.
Okay.
But
in 13th place is Patchy the Pirate versus Richard Nixon.
The only reason why it's higher is because there's actually a video for it.
Yeah, and there's it has a higher quality production, but then again, we couldn't really do the impressions, and that the verses started to drag on during our last verses. But aside from that, the music video of this had very good editing.
Oh yeah, and just so you guys know, none of these rap battles suck. It's just that some...
these rap battles are pretty good. None of them sucked as hard as the ones in our first phase.
The worst ones are just mediocre.
Yeah.
The best ones are fantastic.
Yeah. But anyway, this rap battle, it had bad impressions, but it had decent writing, decent editing, and it's better. But anyway, Creeper versus Enderman. This rap battle is the definition of bland and unoriginal. I mean, basically, you can feel it in the writing, you can feel it in the combination, Creeper versus Enderman. I mean, yeah, and the writing was as bland as heck. And
the only reason why it's this high is because the Bloxy Creeper finally played Creeper.
Yeah, I actually played Creeper in this one. But, yeah, this rap battle is as bland as water. It has the best fitting soundtrack, but even that's bland. I mean,
yeah.
This rap battle, it just feels unoriginal.
It's better than the other two because we at least tried.
But
number 11,
IO versus the 7.
This was a 90-minute challenge, so it didn't really have a lot to offer.
Yeah, and once again, the writing was pretty unoriginal and mediocre on this one. But the soundtrack fit nicely, and it relates to Fortnite's 4th season. It's not as unoriginal as Creeper versus Enderman.
And it's one of the 2 rap battles I edited by myself.
Yes. But anyway, in number 10 is Captain Crunch versus Captain America. The impressions on this were not that good, but I felt they were. I mean, this is the first rap battle, and we get out of, mediocre territory to good territory. This is, the bridge.
Yeah.
But, yeah, because, the writing on this is pretty good. I mean, the video quality, it could have been better, and the same thing with the impressions. But, soundtrack fit. I mean, yeah, this is just a bridge between mediocre and good.
Yeah.
Same thing for this. French narrator versus Peppa Pig narrator. See, this combination was very odd, to say the least.
Very stupid.
But, we couldn't really pull it off well, but we didn't fail, so it just leaves us with mediocre writing.
If you want the best joke battle, just go watch Lincoln Loud versus Abraham Lincoln.
Or Spooky Scary, or the other ones on this list, because we did a bunch of joke battles. But this is still a bridge from good to mediocre, but I just feel the combination kind of falls flat in what it could have been. unlike others on this list.
Anyways.
In 8th place is Draco Malfoy versus Zuko.
Bloxy
the first
was-
one you edited.
Bloxy was gonna put this very low, but I came back and said this was the first one I edited. I'm really freaking proud of it, so it's way higher.
Okay, first of all, the writing on this was not all that good. It was pretty hard to rap, but I somehow managed to do it. But, like, the soundtrack fit well, but the editing was pretty good for Tommy standards. But, like, still, I mean, the writing basically holds this one down from being any higher. But anyway, time for Sandman versus Sandman. Another one of our Joker rap battles.
Well, it's not completely a joke.
Well,
It's like half joke, half real. That's what I would
Yeah.
say.
like, yeah, the beat was a bit too mixed on this one. I feel like, yeah. The writing was good, but it was kind of mediocre. And, like, we didn't really
Yeah.
edit this one.
Yeah, it's
This
just
was originally going to go on our failed album, I think.
yeah.
But it
Was
didn't. Yeah, I think so.
SpongeBob versus Homer Simpson.
Now, this one it's a bridge
strange.
from good to great. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, like, the rating was pretty good on this one. The soundtrack was pretty good.
It's just really forgettable.
Yeah, I mean, if you do such bland combinations and don't do them spectacularly, even if you do them good, they're still forgettable.
Yeah. But
Anyway, this one is tied for 5th and 4th place. Freddy Fazbear versus Smokey the Bear, and George Washington versus Napoleon Bonaparte. These two rap battles were the first rap battles of the second phase, and they really feel like that. I mean, they kind of feel like they're from the first phase, but they do feel a quality increase, you know? Like, the rating was still bland as like rap battles from our first phase, but we were still, you know, testing out. And George Washington versus Napoleon Bonaparte is the second rap battle I wrote.
both of these are from Phase 2, but they have Phase 1 charm.
Yeah, they feel like they're from Phase 1, but they're from Phase 2. But, like, yeah, they're pretty good. They had good soundtracks, but, I mean, they still feel like they're Phase 1. But anyway,
Number 3,
is
Mr.
Monopoly
Krabs versus the Monopoly Man.
This one had a very good flow to it.
Yeah.
It also had pretty good impressions, I must say. And, like, the soundtrack fit, like, honestly felt original.
Yeah.
Not to mention the lines are a lot more original than most of the
Yeah,
others.
but number 2 is a funny
Darth
one.
Vader versus Zurg.
This is the
Okay.
only Phase 3 battle we're including because we're recording this after it's out.
Yeah, it was kind of like Jack Frost versus Jack Skellington. It was actually should have been part of Phase 2, but we put it on Phase 1 simply because of
I
that.
mean, Iron Man versus Katsuki Bakugo.
Oh, yeah. But, like, yeah. I mean, this is like the bridge to our new phase, Darth Vader. Because we added a story to this one. And we added some twists. So I'm not going to tell you it. Also, it has Lightyear spoilers, so be wary of that.
But number 1 may
Spooky,
surprise you.
Scary Skeletons versus Skull Trooper. This is one of the 2 joke battles he actually did very well.
Yeah, this is the best one. In jokes, in writing. Okay, well, the writing are a bit better. But it's so good.
I mean, like, first of all, this was the first rap battle where he actually tried to mix the beat, and I think it went along pretty well. I mean, like, the writing could have been just a little bit better, but, like, still the writing was very good. It had a pretty good flow. And, I mean, like, the idea was, it's once again, felt extremely original.
Yeah.
Like, it felt like Bloxy Creeper material, and, like,
It-
you know,
But
Russia Canal.
but it
or
does
ERB.
feel a bit like it's from Phase 1. Not gonna lie.
Just a little bit. But then again, it feels like a good Phase 1 rap battle, like Krusty vs. Joker. Or stuff. Like, yeah.
But that's it. That's our ranking.
That's our ranking for today. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And peace
Bye.
out.